What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to Designated Fragrances. I'm Dez. Welcome back to the channel. This is gonna be a story time, so I'm gonna tell y'all how I actually got into fragrances. So let's get right into it. Let's rewind back to, I think it was sophomore year in high school. Keep in mind I'm a senior now in college, so that was what, 7 years ago. I gotta shout out one of my boys, man. I ain't gonna put your full name up here, but his name was Malik. I remember me and some of my football friends, and I think my girlfriend at the time, we were hanging out, after school or whatever, just kind of lounging around. And he told me to come over, you know what I'm saying? He was like, hey, come here. I went over to him, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, he went into his backpack. It was so funny because it looked like he was trying to show off some drug, you know what I'm saying? He was keeping real on the low, he was like, hey, come here. Come check me out, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know what to expect, so, I just went over there, you feel me? And he reached in his backpack, and he pulls out a bottle of Polo Red Intense. So, I think Polo Red Intense was the one with the black stripe down the middle. I remember this very vividly, you know what I'm saying? So, he was like, hey, man, it's like, if you want to get the girls or something like that, it's like, you want to get the girls? He's like, you need to spray some of this on. I think I actually sprayed it on my neck. I think I just did a spray on, each side of the neck. And, my girlfriend at the time, you know what I'm saying, she was around, and I remember her coming close to me. And she was like, you smell good. And I was like, for sure. And it didn't really mean much to me at the time because it's I was just I was just kicking it, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really wear fragrances, and I didn't understand the power of fragrances, you feel me? Even after she told me hey, you smell good, it took me until I think maybe 6 months to a year after that to really start diving into fragrances. And that started with me, going to Bath and Body Works. So I really liked Teakwood. I don't know if they still sell it anymore, but they have the full body set, so they got the cologne, they got the body spray, they got the lotion, they got the hair mist, they got the toothpaste, they got all of it, you feel me? I didn't have enough money to afford the cologne because I think it was $39.50 or something like that. That's actually kind of sad that I remember the exact price, but it was $39.50. So I think I ended up getting the body spray and the lotion, and I loved it. I was like, yo, I've been using Axe my whole life, you feel me? Why didn't nobody tell me that I could be really smelling like a king out here? I can't even talk. I'm getting so excited, you feel me? I'm just going down memory lane, you feel me? So I actually ended up buying a fragrance, and this was the very first bottle of cologne that I actually bought. So this is Noir, I don't know how I said Noir, from Bath and Body, you feel me? Bro, when I tell you, as you can see, I used to wear this all the time. But this is actually my second bottle. Because my first bottle, I dropped it and it chipped. The whole glass part on the bottom broke off. So this is what started it off, man. So then a couple of years later, I started thinking back to man, I really need to get Polo Red Intense because I hadn't smelled it since high school. You know what I'm saying? So this was maybe 3 years ago or 2 years ago. This was happening in college. I was like, yo, I gotta get Polo Red Intense. And then, I went online. This is before I knew about discounters and all that stuff. I went online. I'm like, okay, I can get it from dealers, but it's gonna cost me a rack. It's gonna cost me over $100 or at least $100. And I was like, I'm not really trying to pay for that. You feel what I'm saying? So I ended up stumbling across these fragrance oils, right? The ones that you see at the hair store. And it was Polo Red type. the type, It was Polo Red type male scent, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, this is a shortcut, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up ordering it online from Fragrance Body Oils or something like that, or Wholesale Body Oils. I used to be on that site a lot. And I got the oil and the body butter to match, and I was like, yo, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? And I pretty much ran with that for a little bit. I was wearing the body oils, and then I was like, I'm not really into the body oils because I had a problem with it because, especially here in Tennessee, it gets real humid. You feel what I'm saying? So you sweat a lot. And I felt like the performance was hindered based on how much I was sweating because it was watering down my fragrances. So I was like, you know, I'm not really rocking with this no more. I'm gonna just go back to my Noir, okay? So I put down the oils and I picked up this one again. And I'm gonna tell you what got me back in the freaking game. I realized the power of fragrances when this happened. One day I was wearing this fragrance, so Noir from Bath & Body Works, and this aromatherapy lotion, okay? This is also from Bath & Body Works. So I ended up wearing these two together, and I walked outside. I remember it was a cloudy day, and I walked across the street, and there was a lady that was walking right next to me, and the wind was blowing in the direction where, let's say she was standing on my left side, the wind was blowing to the left. And all of that fragrance was just blowing to her direction. And I kid you not, like, the way she turned around, you would have thought I hypnotized her, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, she like looked me dead in my soul and was like, oh my gosh, you smell so good. And I was just like, kind of like, oh wow. I was like, I just told her thank you, you know? And she just kept looking at me, and she was like, you know, she's like, you have a great day. I was like, thank you, you too. Now, keep in mind, I mean, I had a fresh cut. I had a suit on because I was going through, you know, something with my organization. So, you know, I was like, it wasn't just me smelling good. Like, I was clean, you know what I'm saying? Tailored suit, you feel me? Like, I was looking good, you know what I'm saying? But then I realized, I was like, yo, yeah, this is what's up. Now, you know, I got a girl and whatnot, you know, but I realized, like, yo, fragrances is the icing on the cake. That's what I've been missing this whole time, you know? So pretty much what got me into fragrances, I feel like, was the attention that I got from using fragrances. But now it kind of transitioned into just my love for fragrances, you know? A lot of the time I wear fragrances for myself. Sometimes I do wear fragrances for attention, mainly if I'm trying to make a good first impression. So, you know, for example, you know, I had a mock interview for my major, and I wore a fragrance that I know that is generally mass appealing, so I want to make a good first impression. I wear fragrances for attention when I want to get attention from my girlfriend. I have yet to really find anything that she truly loves that really gets a reaction out of her, except for Oil Perfumery's Molecule 02, which I will have a video for that separately, so y'all stay tuned. But that's the only fragrance that she's really like, just, she had to turn around and tell me, like, yo, like, who is that? Like, is that you? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I like to wear that around her, you know what I'm saying? But pretty much all my fragrances garner attention. I just put them on nowadays, you know, because I just love them. I love smelling good, so. But yeah, man, this video kind of ran over. I'm just over here babbling. But yeah, so that's my story, man. If y'all want to tell me y'all story, you know, leave a comment down below and kind of, you know, tell me how y'all got into fragrances, you know what I'm saying? I think that'll be kind of cool. You know, y'all know I'm pretty active in the comment section, so tell me how y'all got into fragrances. You know, I'll definitely read all of them. So, but yeah, so I hope y'all had a great day, man. Like I said, you know, we're rolling them back to back, so y'all just stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. Peace out to the next video.